We have a Dragonflight Legacy animated shorts trailer for the upcoming World of Warcraft Dragonflight expansion. Let's watch it. All right. I love these fucking things. I want to be at the wagon.
Which story you will tell?
That guy looks cool as fuck, man.
An enemy has returned.
The Didac?
You will play a part in the events to come. And you will have to make a difficult choice. As we did.
Deathwing! What's my difficult choice?
I am Nosdormu. Come, there is my...
Dormammu? Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
I would show you. My story is already written. But yours, and that of all Drakthir, is only beginning to
The
unfold.
Drakthir. Episode 1 premieres October 25th. All right, we'll try to keep up with those and watch those things, but this just raises more questions for me, I think, because I know Dormammu, Norsdamu, how do you say this? I know he's the bronze aspect, right? I know that much. Nosdormu. So on the surface, there is no like imminent threat, maybe other than this guy, because I know he is on some of the images and everything. Going back to previous games like Burning Crusade, we knew we have Illidan. Wrath of the Lich King, we have the Lich King. We have Arthas. Cataclysm, we have Deathwing. Mist of Pandaria, I still don't know. Warlords of Draenor was like a game set in the past. Battle for Azeroth is I didn't play it. I have no idea. I didn't play Warlords. Legion, I didn't play Legion, but I heard it was a great expansion. Shadowlands had an idea of what was happening. The sky shattered. We thought Sylvanas was going to be the main threat, and she should have been, in my personal opinion, even though my knowledge about the lore and I was gone from the game for quite a time. I thought Sylvanas should have been the big bad, but instead we have the Jailer. We had to go to Zereth Mortis to fight a guy named Zolval. I don't get to raid, man. I don't have friends to raid with, so I just have to watch the fucking cinematics. I hope the raids are fun. But with Dragonflight, my number one question is, do you have to play as a Drakthir for this story to make sense? Like, is it going to make sense for the Azeroth Chosen One, a.k.a. Jericho the Paladin? Does it make sense for us to do this? Or do you have to be... I mean, I'm going to make a Drakthir, obviously. I think it is weird to just only be able to be an Evoker, or to only be able to be those two specs of that class. I feel like I did see something where they had different... moves and motions. I don't know the word I'm looking for like warriors and stuff. I think a Drakthir warrior or a Drakthir, like even a Death Knight, bro. Any other class would make sense. And I think they'll probably work those out in expansions years from now where it's like, oh, you can now be a Dragon Paladin, which I will 100% be a fucking Dragon Paladin. Don't get me wrong on that. But yeah, I just feel like the Drakthir seems to be the route to go in order to understand this campaign and understand the story they're telling. And I wish WoW did a better job of actually telling their story. I wish Blizzard did a better job of storytelling. They do have really good storytelling, but it's like most MMOs where a lot of the lore and stuff is bits and pieces of quest information. The cutscenes do a really good job, but there's so much other rich, deep lore that's just forgotten about. I'm looking up at the Millennia statue for Elden Ring. Elden Ring has a phenomenal story, but it's buried. You have to watch other people put together bits and pieces and these string theories to understand the overarching thing for it. I wish they did a little bit better job. That's neither here nor there. I do like this little cinematic. I love these things. I love when Blizzard does a phenomenal job on their cinematics, and I look forward to playing Dragonflight. I don't really know how to make content for WoW. It feels like a lot of the time compared to most games where I am talkative and reactive, WoW's a game where I can just do this. And just turn my brain off and play. And maybe that's what it's meant for me to do. But we will play some Dragonflight. We'll be playing it on Twitch in some parts. If you guys ever want to check it out, shameless plug. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. I'm heading out. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, check back for gameplays, commentaries, news, and updates. Later, nerds.